Hello, this is Matthew. This is going to be a prophetic destiny blueprint for Michelle, and a prophetic destiny blueprint, if you're just tuning in and watching this, is like a life scroll. Everyone, before they leave heaven, get a scroll written about what their life is going to be about and what they're going to do. And they understand the scroll and they agree to it before they come to earth. And a prophetic destiny blueprint is me having a look at that scroll and describing some things that a person's destined to do. And so that's what this is. And you can request one by going down to description tag and going to my website and requesting one for yourself. So Michelle, this is the first point, and we've got 9 points, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 points. So just like your mother, I got 10 points instead of 9. So the first point is, I can see you as a discerner of truth. There's ministries that make a whole ministry out of tearing down ministries and saying what they believe is false teaching. And some people call them heresy hunters. And they've got a self-righteous attitude, and they're very judgmental and condescending of ministries. You've got a similar calling, but in a good way. The Lord is going to use you to publish, probably on a website, false teachings that are circulating, and expose ministries and people who are propagating the false teaching. But along with talking about the false teachings, you're going to talk about the true teaching. You're going to talk about the truth and explain to people why believing the false truth is easier for them to believe. But the visit to the website is going to be a positive visit. People are going to really learn a lot. There's a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of watching videos involved in this project, and I'd imagine you may have helpers. But the world really needs it, and it really needs an honest person with a good attitude to do something like this. Yeah. So point number 2 is I can see you becoming a teacher of truths from books and videos, and repackaging the truth in books and videos. So I see you reading books, popular books that may be hard to understand, and for you to repackage that truth in your own booklet or your own book. I can see you reading multiple books and looking out for a theme, looking out for a teaching that's coming from the multiple books, and repackaging that truth in your own book. I can see you doing the same with people's videos, watching YouTube videos and collecting truth and repackaging it. Even when you repackage the truth, you'll be able to quote the videos that you sourced your information from. And when you repackage the books, you'll be able to highlight quotes out of the books that you resourced, and you'll be able to list them as appendix in your books. I see your books as really well researched and really impacting people in a really positive way. I envisaged from hearing so much about you in this blueprint, I envisaged that I surmise that you're very intelligent and have got a really creative mind, a mind that's quite conversant, quite easy to do research and to read a lot and process information in a wonderful way. Got a mind that indexes information and slots it in all the right places, and that will be used for you to do videos and quote other videos. And so I think I've explained that point. You're going to read books and write books using the other books as sources that you quote, and you're going to do videos sourcing other videos and quoting other videos with your videos. My third point is the same as your mother's. I can see you becoming a YouTuber, and I hadn't done that before. Before your mother's listed just the title as YouTuber. YouTubers normally have a big following, and I envisage that you're going to have a big following, and you're going to affect a lot of people. I think that your videos will be high quality, and you have good video equipment and good lighting, and be able to produce good videos on a variety of subjects, but certainly subjects that interest people. So I can see you doing that and being used and being effective. Point number 4, I can see you becoming a writer. Like I mentioned, you're going to look at other people's books and other people's subjects and write your own books. And I can see you progressing as a writer and affecting the lives of many people and I can see you having a scribe angel dispatched to you that will help inspire books and help to write books through the inspiration of heaven. And the scribe angel will also help with the videos. It'll be like a teaching angel. And yeah, so I can see you becoming a writer. Point number 5, I can see you becoming or already possessing the ability to be an encourager. That's just a person who is always encouraging people and lifting people up. I've got written here, building people up with edifying words and personal prophecy. I can see you learning to prophesy and do prophetic evangelism, giving prophetic words to strangers, and I can see you becoming really gifted in that. I've got a book called Prophetic Evangelism Made Simple. If you want to make a note of that, it's called Prophetic Evangelism Made Simple. And the second half of the title is Prophetic Seed Sowing. And I can see you being used to encourage people through personal prophecy. And I can see you overall just being an encouraging person, bringing people words from the Lord, encouraging words from the Lord wherever you go, and meet with people. And I can see you with people that you meet with from day to day, just being a fundamentally encouraging person, a person who walks a Christ-like walk, an encouraging blessing wherever you go. And I consider being an encourager a real quality, and it's built into your essence, it's built into who you are. And not everyone is an encourager, not everyone is skilled at encouraging people. You're really born with the gift, and you've got it, and it's part of your scroll. It's written as part of your scroll for you to develop that gift and expand that gift and be able to give people compliments without them appearing to be flattery. And there's a real skill in giving compliments without them sounding like flattery. So the next point is a fact finder and publisher. Yeah. It says you own media, research, recording, news. So I can see you starting a podcast and starting videos on your channel, reporting news, facts, and being like a media outlet for people to keep updated with the news, and this may be one of your parts of your YouTube channel, that people would come to you daily for the news. And I've never really had this on a blueprint before, but it suits your personality, that you're a good fact finder, and you're a good processor of information, um, and it would be some way that you'd let people know to report to you the news and give you press releases. And I'm not sure how you'd go about it. I know that you hearing it would understand a little bit more about how to go about it, because it's your blueprint, and you'd understand what you're doing and understand how you're going to do it. So that's what I got. And I hope that you can process it. Point number 7, I can see you doing a podcast. I see that would be like a video podcast, that you'd interview people on Zoom and make it a video for your video channel. I don't know the subject I've written down here. I don't know the subject of the podcast. I don't know what the podcast would be about, but I can see it growing. If the podcast is news orientated, and you're interviewing people about facts and stories in the news, that would be popular. But every one of your podcasts that's available on Apple and places to listen to podcasts, every one of them made into a video that can be seen on the YouTube channel, so you can see the person's expressions and see their reactions, and see them being interviewed would be really good. Once again, doing a podcast is not beyond me, but I wouldn't have the first understanding of how to do it myself. But I can see you doing the research and understanding how to do it, and how to start it, how to launch it, and I can see it growing and it becoming something popular. And yeah, okay. Point number 8, I can see you as a worshipper. I can see you maybe not leading praise and worship at church, but I can see you doing private singing, and I can even see you recording an album to put on iTunes. I don't think you'd be a popular worship singer who travels worshiping in churches, although you could become someone popular that's well known. But I can definitely see you, and the Holy Spirit revealed it to me. I can definitely see you recording an album and having an album that people can listen to and download onto iTunes. Point number 9, I can see you being used as an intercessor, and I can see the Lord giving you burdens to pray for certain people, and you being used to intercede for nations and for people, um, and I can see you becoming very experienced in prayer and having confidence that your prayers will be answered. Um, and I envisage you may even write a book on prayer, um, and have key secrets and uh, keys to prayer and effective prayer. And I see you learning those things from experience in prayer, and having the ability to effectively pray and see breakthrough and see results. And I can see you even doing case studies in the book of a problem, a situation, how you went to prayer and the situation, how it resolved itself through answered prayer. And a book with case studies would be very interesting. And last but not least, probably one of the best parts of your blueprint is I can see you being called as a prophet and being prophetic. And this will be seen with you doing the prophetic evangelism and encouraging people. Having a prophetic gifting would be really handy. But I can see you speaking into citywide circumstances and state and country prophetic words. And I can see as your influence grows, as the media reporting and the YouTube channel and the podcast, I can see you releasing prophetic words that will be effective and targeted and reach people and touch people. So I hope that this blueprint was encouraging. I'd love to hear from you and hear your feedback. And I pray that all of these things would come to pass and come true in time. And you would rewatch this many times and come to become the person that it describes. God bless.